Alright, guys. Yo, 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 yo. You can turn your shit down now. Just waiting to get it going. It's your boy Blaise McCoy. Welcome to LTD Offering, leaning towards death wrestling right here on Blaised Radio. Welcome into my world, ladies and gentlemen. This is Leaning Towards Death Wrestling. This is LTD. A long time ago, right at the turn of the century, an E-Fed called Lethal Championship Wrestling, needing a training department, needed a federation to help them prospect talent. Lethal Training and Development was started. LTD. And now, over 15 years later, we're here live on YouTube, and we got a great show for you guys. Evie Bloodyard, welcome to the show. She-Hulk Chick, Ed, Bad TNA. This is Leaning Towards Death Wrestling, everyone. We're going to get the show going here soon. We're waiting for your everyone's favorite radio, Rex Repulsky. And we'll get this show going, everybody. But first, because, you know, radio gets a little crazy sometimes, and I get a little hype as well.
The following is rated TV MALSV. It contains strong language, violence, and nudity. It is intended only for mature audiences. Viewer discretion advised.
I don't know about nudity, but we do have Danger Dan in our opening match. And if you tuned in last show, you found out that Danger Dan and Shmoo had a fight. It was hair versus hair. And yes, that's right. Danger Dan used to have a nice sloppy, oily mullet, and now he's a bald-headed geek like the rest of us. What do you mean, Blaise? After all. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, you're tuned in to Blaised Radio. That's BLAISED. Mixing old school and new school in gaming, music, and sports. Home of Leaning Towards Death Wrestling. It's interactive, imaginary, internet wrestling for your entertainment. That's right, dudes and dolls. I am the disgusting individual who delivers the dialect. Tonight's nasty narrator, Radio Rex Repulsky. And this is LTD, ladies and gentlemen. He's the Blaise. I'm the radio. Keeping it real, so stay tuned, because somebody's about to get blazed. That's right, everybody. Now part of the internet wrestling era. That's right. Right here on YouTube, this internet wrestling community has grown and grown. The internet wrestling era is here, ladies and gentlemen. 360 Man, welcome to the stream. Lord Amadeus, welcome. The Lord of LTD successfully defended his title against Jake Bagwell. Now has to face Xander Webb next week. And he's awaiting his opponent at the Supercard next. This is all leading up next Sunday at 3 p.m. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Before you rumble, come to LTD for Edge of Extinction. That's right. As I was saying, we're all building up to this pay-per-view. This pay-per-view, this Supercard of Edge of Extinction, next Sunday. We're going to have Lord Amadeus or Xander Webb, whoever wins next Wednesday, will defend that championship against the man who won the prize when Eternity won the Combat Kingdom competition in December. The award has been given to none other than Mordrin Nightwalker. That's right. Mordrin Nightwalker of Eternity waits the LTD champion at the Supercard next Sunday for the gold. Lord Amadeus and Xander Webb will fight this Wednesday, and we'll go from there. Now, the Blitzkrieg Championship. Jake Bagwell owns the Blitzkrieg Championship, and yes, his prize for for winning that championship and for the Combat Kingdom competition, because there was 4 men. There was Jake Bagwell, there was Mordrin Nightwalker, there was Frozen Rage, and there was Leo Lightning. Those guys are the ones who won the Combat Kingdom competition, ladies and gentlemen. They took home the big prize. They outlasted all the other factions and companies, and business associates, whatever you want to call them. And don't forget Caliber. Yeah, I know Caliber too. So, Frozen Rage tonight will get his Gladiator Championship shot. Jake will get a title belt finally for the Blitzkrieg title. But on the other side, he will be defending that Blitzkrieg title next Sunday at the Supercard. So, here's how we're going to do that. We have 9 spots to fill to face Jake Bagwell next week for that title. on our last show, not only did Danger Dan win over Shmoo in a hair versus hair match, he qualified for the Blitzkrieg title match. Ace Warrior beat Mondo in a tables match. He qualifies. So now there's 3. We have 7 spots left. Tonight we'll fill a couple more spots. I'll let you know as we go. That's right, Blaze. Let's get this shit started. These guys want to see some LTD action. We got 24 people in the chat. Let's get this shit popping. Danger Dan and Chance Harper's going to start out the action. Everybody in the chat, thank you for joining us here. Jake, L.A. Wrestling Mama, shout out. Fire Chief Bill, Willie Robinson. Love seeing all you guys here in the chat. It's your boy Blaise McCoy, right here on Blaised Radio. We are here to bring you non-stop action till the card's done, man. That's how we do it. Chance Harper, Danger Dan will face off in our first match. After that, it'll get a little more interesting. So we're looking for people. No, I'm sorry, Danger Dan did not qualify to get into the Blitzkrieg match. I was wrong about that. Let me double check my records here. The first 2 to qualify were Ace Warrior and Shmoo. Ace Warrior won his match last week, and so did Shmoo. Shmoo won the hair match. That's right. That's why Danger Dan has no hair, Blaze. All right, Rex, shut up. Shmoo and Ace Warrior already in the Blitzkrieg title match for the Supercard. The Lethal Championship will also be decided at the Supercard next Sunday. That'll be Scuzz, the newly crowned Lethal Champion. If he can get past his opponent on Wednesday, will face Mark Caliber. Stay tuned to see who his opponent will be. Redneck Avenger, welcome to the stream. That's right, we have one show tonight, and then Wednesday we'll have Mass Hysteria. That's right, Wednesdays at 6, Fridays at 9. What is it? Wednesdays at 6, Fridays at 9. It's not hard to remember. You want to watch LTD? It's Wednesdays at 6, Friday at 9. Coming to the ring first from Tulsa, Oklahoma, representing the Hired Guns. He stands 6'5", 275 pounds. Danger Dan. Rex, I might say he's 274 pounds now because this son of a bitch had to shave his head bald. That's right, Shmoo and Danger Dan in a hair versus hair match, and you're looking at the loser. Big Shmoo came off with the victory. Danger Dan has a second chance now to get into the Blitzkrieg Championship match tonight. He will go 1-on-1. And we will see just exactly who will go on. Will it be Chance? Will it be Danger Dan? Now in that hair versus hair match, mid-match, we saw Cowboy John come running out of the back to try to distract Shmoo. It did for a second, but Shmoo still came up with the victory. There he is, folks. Chrome Dome, Egghead himself. That shiny dome. Coming to the ring next, from Las Vegas, Nevada, standing 6'5", 260 pounds, the internet sensation, the illustrious Chance Harper. That's right. Welcome, Brian Hillibert. This is Leaning Towards Death Wrestling, the place to get away from the world as it crumbles around us and enjoy some hand-to-hand combat with some of the toughest of sons. Tough. Easy for you to say, Blaze. Welcome, Quicksilver, to the stream. It's your boy Blaise McCoy and Radio Rex Repulsky bringing you LTD Offering. That's right. Mad Mike, welcome. Blade Charge, World Up. Both men looking to get a spot. Now here's how it's going to work, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody on the LTD roster will be a part of Edge of Extinction, the super card next Sunday. But here we go, folks. Danger Dan sporting his new do or lack thereof. Chance Harper kicks him in the chest. That's right, the winner of this match will go to the super card in the Blitzkrieg championship match. The loser of this match will go into the 20-man battle royal. That's right, we're going to have a 20-man battle royal. The rest of the roster battle royal, they'll be fighting for something. We'll talk about that later. Right now we got Danger Dan, and yeah, look at his sticker tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Real funny, Danger Dan. The danger in Danger Dan right now is whether or not he gets fired for being a jackass. Chance Harper looking to put Danger Dan out of his misery right here and make sure he's not on the main card of the Super Card and fighting for that Blitzkrieg Championship. If you're just tuning in, you don't know what our Blitzkrieg Championship is. It's made after the Rumble matches. 10-man, 20-man, or 30-man Rumble matches. 30-second intervals. We've had a couple of them, and Jake Bagwell won the one where we crowned a Blitzkrieg champion. Now we have a title to go along with that. Maybe you'll see the title at the Supercard when he defends it against 9 other men. Finally get back in the ring, and Danger Dan and Chance Harper both fighting for that spot to try to earn gold. That's right in the background. You see the logo, LTD Edge of Extinction, next Sunday, January 28th. 3 p.m. Eastern, folks. That's right. Before you rumble, come hang out on the Edge of Extinction with Leaning Towards Death Wrestling. Yeah, we thought about shaving his facial hair too, but, you know, he was pissed off enough after we scalped him. Danger Dan taking it out on Chance Harper. The fans are giving it to him, of course. Here in lovely Baltimore, Maryland, folks. We are in the wonderful East Coast, hanging out in Baltimore. Danger Dan looking to put him out, calling for that stump puller pile driver probably, but Chance now turning around, returns the favor with a big right hand. And now Chance sending Danger Dan to the mat. He may end up with a bigger load to dump in his pants by the end of this one. Well, with the way it's starting, it didn't look that way. But now the Chance with a 3-second upload, landing it and going for the pin, the cover. 1, 2, almost a 3, that's right. Your eyes do not deceive you. The hardest working referee in the business, Mr. Bow Tie, is back in action. Bo never sleeps. He is in a wrestling ring refereeing matches as much as he possibly can. It is his life, ladies and gentlemen. That's why he's the best in the business. And he's on my show, not on yours, Rex. Wow, Danger Dan. What's this? Not again. Okay, he does the same shit as he did on Wednesday. His stupid music comes on. Cowboy John, but he doesn't have the balls to come out. Oh, there's a stunner. He hit him with the stunner. There he is. Where'd he come from? Out of nowhere. Shotgun stunner. Knocking Chance completely out. Cover from Dan. 1, 2. And he could not put him away. Cowboy John took it a step further this time. Last time he just tried to distract Shmoo, didn't even come out. This time he's there with a shotgun stunner, but not enough to put away Chance. Danger Dan stays on top with a double underhook of his own and a cover. Bo's in position for the 1, 2, and once again, Chance Harper will not die. Oh, Rex. That's funny. You want to go clean up yourself or something? It's not the first time I soiled my pants or had my pants soiled in this commentary booth. Shut up, Rex. Danger Dan continuously beaten. I don't know how Chance Harper's still standing at this point. Kick by Danger Dan. Slowly coming around and big knee to the face, and he's busted him open. He's busted the internet sensation wide open, ladies and gentlemen, and Danger Dan looking to go for the kill again. Hammering down on Chance Harper. Back up again. Now the stump puller, pile driver, and Danger Dan. It's touch. That's it. That's gotta be it. No one survives both the hired guns finishers. 1, 2, and 3. It's academic. With a little bit of help from Cowboy John, I must point out. This is what cut him wide open. That knee to the left eye, folks. Chance Harper didn't give up. 3-second upload, had a chance to win. But Danger Dan, infuriated by the fact that he's been scalped and lost his greasy locks. Once again showing that knee to the face, busting him open. The winner of the match at 5 minutes and 34 seconds. Danger Dan. Redeeming himself. And maybe the bald look is a lucky charm for him. I don't know. Well, he moves on. He moves on into the Blitzkrieg Championship match at the Supercard next week. That's right, next Sunday, January 28th, 3 p.m. Eastern, right here on Blaised Radio. Edge of Extinction, you don't want to miss it. That's right, before you rumble, come to Edge of Extinction and hang out with us. And maybe we'll have a post-party here. Welcome to the stream, Stacks HD Project Bun. Thank you for the subscription. Stay tuned. More coming up. The next match we have here is Fred Starr from the Kindred up against AC Wall, member of Wasteland. That's right. These two will also face off with the same stipulation. The winner of this match will go into the Blitzkrieg Championship match at the Supercard, where right now we got Jake Bagwell, Ace Warrior, Shmoo, and Danger Dan. We'll be adding more members to that tonight and Wednesday, leading up to the Supercard. And next Friday, because of the Supercard, there will be no LTD offering next Friday, but we will have a special preview for the Supercard on Friday night, followed by a special show. That's right. We don't want to give it away just yet, but this 1 week from tonight, preview show here live on Blaised Radio for LTD Edge of Extinction, as well as, you know, I like to treat you guys when you show up like you do for those shows, and you come in and you, last week we got together and you guys picked all the matches for the last 2 shows, which turned out to be fantastic shows. They were unbelievable. And we'll do that again. Actually, it's going to be a standard part of Mass Hysteria going forward, I should say. And coming to the ring first, from Detroit, Michigan, standing 5'10", 242 pounds. He is the Impact player, Fred Starr. Rex, he looks more like Kindred's version of Barney Rubble. But he's a tough little rubble son of a bitch. I know. He just looks like an older version, and maybe that's what Barney Rubble would look like when he's 35, I don't know. Everybody in the chat, thank you so much for joining us here on Blaised Radio for Leaning Towards Death Wrestling. Every week, Wednesday at 6, Friday at 9. That's right. It's not hard to remember. It's a pretty fun number if you really think about it. Wednesday at 6, Friday at 9. That's right, LTD Offering every Friday night. You're tuned into LTD Offering right now. This is your boy Blaise McCoy. This is my show, my company, and my show as well. Wednesday nights belong to this guy. Radio Rex Repulsky here, and coming to the ring next from Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Standing 6'3", 242 pounds. Representing the Wasteland, AC Wall. That's right. Austin Cole Wall, one of the youngest members of the LTD roster. But it doesn't stop him, ladies and gentlemen. He battles with men twice his size sometimes. Rumor has it AC's name is actually Air Conditioner Wall. Apparently, according to TMZ, Pete was a hippie and gave his kids unique names. Well, see, it'd be the opposite. It would be an opposite of that. I always thought he was AC Adapter. Or maybe his middle name was DC. But nevertheless, Fred Starr of Kindred, AC Wall of Wasteland. Now later on tonight, actually 2 shows ago, we had a little 3-match series, we should call it, between the members of Kindred and the members of Wasteland. And we had a split in the singles matches, and in the tag match, I put a tag title shot on the line, and Griff and Revelator won that match, and later on tonight they will face Boots and Blood for the tag team championships. That one you don't want to miss. And neither do this one, as Fred Starr starts out with a kick to the gut and a suplex. Brainbuster right on AC Wall to start off the action. Fred Starr with an elbow drop twice, 3 times, 4 times now on AC Wall, continuously dropping the AC Spark Plugs. Could be another one, Jake. I dig that one too. Fred Starr working on AC Wall. Big uppercut. European uppercut, that is. Into the ropes and coming off. Fred Starr with a big back body drop on AC Wall. Missing the kick. Showing some agility. Austin Cole now from the behind. Nailing Fred Starr in the back. A little rib shot. Switching him around into the ropes, and double stomp, sending Fred Starr down to the mat. That's gotta hurt. AC Wall with a big hammer on top. Big stomps. We are in Baltimore, Maryland for LTD Offering. That's right. Your boy Blaise McCoy here, along with Radio Rex, calling the shots. These guys offer their lives. They put it all on the line. And I'm offering you, hopefully, one hell of a show, non-stop action right here on LTD Offering. That's right, leaning towards Death Wrestling. Here for you fans. We're glad to see you guys packing the chat room, the locker room to keep this thing going and make it interesting. Now, what's this? Again, now this shit happened on Rex's show. I don't want it on mine. And I know whose music that is, and AC Wall's ready for him. We won't have it happen twice in a row. Bring him out. He's behind him, and it's Judgment. Wait, AC was ready for it, though. Reverses it. Judgment, obviously, member of Kindred, coming in to help Fred Starr, but it didn't work. Once again, a failed attempt. See you later, Judge. Nice try. AC slowly bringing Fred up. And a big spinning heel kick. And goes for a cover. Bow tie on top of it. 1, 2. And here comes Judge again. And he slides back out. Well, maybe try something that wasn't just done in one of the last matches. And Cowboy John did the same thing and tried to surprise someone. The element of surprise was kind of gone there, Judge. But he's still lingering around the ring. He may still interject himself into this affair. Fred Starr to the outside. But all he would have done is probably disqualified Fred, so it's probably better that he's gone, because Fred wants in that Blitzkrieg title match. Now onto the outside, and referee Bowtie doing his job, removing Judgment from the ringside area, not to cause any more problems. Well, getting Judge to not cause any more problems is impossible. But at least we avoided disaster here tonight on LTD Offering. We don't want to have any craziness like they do on that mass hysteria show going over there. Hey, Blaise, you watch what you're saying about my show. Mad Mike, that's really nice, but you know what? There's no factions anymore. It's about tag teams going into February. I mean, yeah, there's still associations. There's still some factions, sort of. This is about tag teams in February. You'll see more made up tonight. And there's a cover and a pin. 1, 2. Can AC get the win? Almost. That's right. It's all about the tag teams going forward in February. There's a huge prize. I cannot wait to tell you guys what the prize for this tag team tournament is. Definitely a shot at the tag team championship if you're not a tag champ. But yes, there's 40 people in our roster, and we have 20 teams now. Everyone has picked up sides. And there's a mystery team I hear coming in as well. So let's make it 41 or 21 teams. Shut up, Blaze, and watch the action as Fred Starr is continuously taking down AC Wall and taking over this match. AC crawling to the corner, but Fred Starr will not give him a second, pounding him on the head. AC fighting back with a snapmare. And AC Wall now returning the favor. Ed Ritter the Suffering has been on a tear since joining, and they will be a force to be reckoned with in this tag team competition. Now, a few years ago, a tag team, yes, Lord Amadeus. They're called the Entrepreneurs. I think you've heard of them. Kick to the rim, and a stunner, holding on to it. AC Wall switches it around and goes for the AC Slayer. That could be it, folks. Is he going to tap? No, Fred powers out of it. Fred's a strong son of a bitch, Rex. Throws him into the corner. And a big right hand after setting him into the air. And the cover for the 1, the 2. Now the tag team championships is still Freebird rules. And right now Eternity has it with Boots and Blood. Kindred can take him tonight. And Fred Starr's tag team partner, Revelator, is fighting in that match tonight. Confusing, isn't it? Well, you got to stay tuned in if you want to get unconfused. Thanks, Amadeus. You took the words right out of my mouth. Confused. There's a tag team division and there's a tag team competition. It's not real hard. Just so happens that the tag team division is Freebird rules. The tag team competition is just frickin' tag teams, guys. 1, 2, 3. AC Wall with the victory. Guys, if you want to know a little bit more about what this tag team tournament's going to be like, go Google Crockett Cup. And you'll find out a little bit more. We're taking it to a next level, but go Google Crockett Cup if you want to know about the tag team competition. Sometimes tag teams are thrown together. Sometimes they're their standard tag teams. But the tag team division, who right now is ruled by Boots and Blood. If you're in a faction, it's Freebird rules. That's always been a rule. AC Wall outlasting the Impact player to get the victory here tonight. All I gotta say is, it's still January. February's the tag team competition. Next Friday in that preview show, not only will we preview the Supercard on Sunday, but we'll talk about the tag team competition a little more. Fred was robbed. I don't know how Fred was robbed. He had someone come in and interfere twice and didn't work. And AC ended up getting a win. Yes, Mad Mike, similar to the Crockett Cup. But it will last throughout the month. Oh, Jesus, Lord Amadeus. Just worry about your championship match against Xander. I'll send you the rules to the tag team competition. We're just prepping for it. It's coming soon. Our next match, Uncommitted, Hooligan, and Mondo. When I did my Chat's Choice last week, or whenever the hell it was, this was one of the matches that was thrown out there, but then these two got booked in other ones, so... No, I want it to be... It's meant to be confusing, Evie. If you're not confused about the tag team situation right now, you're not paying attention, because you're supposed to be confused right now. The idea is to make it very confusing so that when February starts, it's all clear. Stay with me, guys. There's an ongoing theme here, you know, and a lot of it I usually say in the entrance, and I didn't today, but wit, wordplay, and wisecracks, idioms, idiots, and innuendo, side of sarcasm. That's a lot about what I do, man, and it just naturally comes out. I roll with the punches. I do with whatever the chat. Can I have Blaze? That's sexy. If you're talking about signing him to a contract, he's in 3 different companies right now. He's in talks with one other one, but that's all right now for me. Between me calling these matches and being in 4 other companies soon, that's going to be about as much as I can. But thank you. I'm very, I will be tuning in. I did watch a preview of that show. The internet wrestling era is exploding. Many shows all over the place. But right now, we have, coming to the ring first. Wait a minute. Okay, Rex, you don't even get to do your introductions because here comes Uncommitted. He's not waiting for Mondo to get into the ring. And he's got a freaking sledgehammer. This ain't going to be good. Uncommitted jumping into the ring with a sledgehammer. You don't even get to the introductions. Here comes Bo Ty. You going to do something about it, Bo? Mondo hitting him before he could use the sledgehammer. And Mondo's going to fight with the cape on and the helmet. So old school Mondo tonight, guys. No Full Metal Mondo. Picking it up. That's right, Lauren Amadeus. Stay tuned. Our whole thing is just to get you to come back next week. Hopefully. Mondo with that cape flying around, picking up Uncommitted. Once again, trying to be sneaky. Just doesn't work here in LTD Offering. The 3rd time someone tries to interfere in a match, and it didn't work out very well. Now there's a sledgehammer in the ring, and if someone uses it, they will be disqualified. Plain and simple. Once again, this match, once again, winner will go to the Blitzkrieg Championship match next Sunday. Loser will go into the Battle Royal. So both men will be at the Supercard. Yes, all 42 members of the roster now will be at the Supercard next Sunday, 3 p.m., ladies and gentlemen. Before you rumble, come to the edge of extinction. And right now, Uncommitted looks like he's on the edge of extinction, and he knocked him completely out. He got up right afterwards, but Mondo wins by knocking him out, and he got back up. That was strange. Regardless, the winner of your match going on into... so we had Danger Dan wins to advance into the Blitzkrieg Championship match next Sunday. AC Wall won to advance, and Mondo won to advance. So 3, thank you very much, WWE Cameron. This is LTD. This is your boy Blaise McCoy, along with Radio Rex Repulsky. This is Blaised Radio, and we are bringing you Leaning Towards Death Wrestling, a mix of old school and new school here on LTD, as we have 2 shows a week. That's right, if you see right at the bottom there. LTD shows Wednesday at 6, Friday at 9. And also, Lean Towards Death merchandise is available on our TeePublic store at tpublic.com/user/GP Design. That's right, GP Design. Definitely backing the company right now, helping us with our designs on our website coming up soon. That's right. All proceeds go towards the website design in the future, as well as half of our proceeds from the TeePublic store will all be donated to charity. That's right. It's about giving back. And that's what we do here on Leaning Towards Death Wrestling. We do right here on LTD. LTD Offering, ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy Blaise McCoy, along with Radio Rex Repulsky. So happy to see so many people here in the chat. Hot cheese, welcome to the stream. It's a no contest because he came into the match earlier and he used that stupid sledgehammer. So DQ, yes, you got disqualified for bringing that thing in here, buddy. So it's the way the ball bounces, Mondo. And the way I do it, you know, your boy Blaise McCoy will not let things get settled with little bits of controversy or stuff like that if I can help it. So sooner or later you'll see those 2 in the ring again. Maybe we'll put a cage around them or something. But this one here, guys, talk about 2 big names in the business. You don't get much bigger than this. The wild-eyed Yeti Bloodyard, and the man with a plan, Pete Wall, the real deal, the leader of the Renegades of the Wasteland, the collector of warriors, Pete Wall himself here facing Yeti Bloodyard. And once again, this will be another Blitzkrieg contender match. So, the winner of this one will go in Coming to the ring first, from the deep in the Himalayan mountains, standing 7'4", 407 pounds. I'm afraid. You're afraid. Everyone's afraid of YETI BLOODYARD. Big YETI looking to make a statement tonight. All together now. Get off the schneid, so to speak. The YETI has turned things around since the new year. Now looking to put himself in position to win gold next Sunday. If he can win this match and beat his nemesis Pete Wall, would put him in the match with not many people. Right, the names are piling up for the super card. You guys are not going to want to miss it, man. Next Sunday. We still got a show this Wednesday, and then we'll do a preview show on Friday. But next Sunday, I've said it a million times, and I'll say it again. Before you rumble, step onto the edge of extinction here in LTD. Coming to the ring first, standing 6'5", weighing in at 275 pounds, from Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada, Pete Wall. Pete Wall, I say it every damn time, not only because their entrances take a long time, because I am financially obligated to let everyone know that the Wasteland sponsors LTD. They are one of our financial backers. They are also one of the main benefactors that will be contributing to this outrageous prize that we'll be giving to our tag team tournament winners in the month of February. So stay tuned, everybody. If you're digging what you're seeing and hearing, hit that like button. Throw them thumbs up. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button if you want more. Stay tuned to Blaised Radio. Hit the bell for notifications. We'll let you know when we go live, which is usually somewhere around Wednesdays at 6, Fridays at 9. No video of frozen nudes running by, please. Oh, no. Does that mean frozen grapes is trending? Hashtag frozen grapes. Finally, both men in the ring, and we are ready for action. And there's the bell. Pete Wall, the big right hand on YETI, grabs him from behind by the back of his hair, neck, I don't know what it is, and slams him down. Fans not really liking the beginning of this match, and they're letting them know it. They want to see these two tear each other from pillar to post, should I say? Dare I say? Pete slamming YETI down and goes back to work as he picks up YETI once again. The big man picks him up. Can he slam him? Little backbreaker. Another one. What's he doing, Pilates? Toss him like a sack of potatoes. Oh, Pete Wall back over. Kicking on the big wild-eyed one. Grabs him, throws him into the ropes. Pete Wall. Oh my, how's he going to do this? Big release suplex with the big man. What strength by Pete Wall. And you know he wants in there. Pete Wall had a taste of that LTD championship before, and he wants to get that gold back. Now the fans finally getting behind Pete Wall here after being silent for the beginning of the match. Not feeling it, but now Baltimore, Maryland coming alive for Pete Wall. The man with the big silver beard taking on Afro YETI. Gets him up, double underhook. Oh, man. If one of those knees connected any lower, YETI's going to be singing soprano. And a kick to go along with it. YETI finally grabs a hold of Pete, dragging screw leg whip, pinning him over, and the fans not on the side of YETI. A video of Frozen getting punched in the nuts while skipping around naked. Now on World Star, Sunday. YETI now, oh no, the big man on the top rope. He just changed his mind. That's probably for the best. He sends Pete Wall in between his legs. Oh boy. Brings him up for a boo. He's going to give him a Yeti bomb. What's he going to do with him? Spins him around. Say hello to the top turnbuckle. Pete, I knew you had to eat, Pete. I wonder what you cooked. Was it some pizza? Right hand by Yeti. In the ring. Hopefully you got to eat something before your match because, you know, just like swimming within 30 minutes after eating, you don't really want to get into a wrestling ring right after you ate. Some people probably eat a full meal right before a match. Who knows? Yeti probably does because he spits up all that green shit towards the end anyway. If he's lucky. Now setting up Pete Wall, putting him up in the air again, and another Yeti bomb. Picks up Pete once again. The winner of this match will be entered in the Blitzkrieg Championship match next Sunday. The loser will end up in the Battle Royal. It's going to be a big Battle Royal. 20-man Battle Royal. One of the first matches of the Super Card. We got a packed Super Card, friends. We got a packed one coming up next Sunday. So don't forget, you know, tune in this Wednesday, tune in next Friday. What time is it again, Rex? Wednesdays at 6, Fridays at 9. That's Wednesdays at 6, Fridays at 9. Pete Wall slamming him down to the mat, and now Yeti could be in trouble. Blaised Brew is always on sale, Mad Mike, at the LTD concession stand. What is this? Pete Wall pulling some tricks out of his own. He got his own Yeti. That's not. Wait a minute. I know Yeti has his dumpster juice, and I know what Pete has, but I don't want to think that's what he just spit out and threw all over him. Goes for the cover. Bow tie in position for the 1, the 2, 3. Pete Wall beats him with his own move. What in the hell? Whatever Pete ate before, no wonder he went and got some food right before the match. You sneaky sons of bitch. That fool ate a bunch of shit that he knew would come back up 3 minutes and 55 seconds into the match. And that's exactly what happened. Everyone's afraid of the Yeti juice, but it looks like Pete Wall came in with a plan of his own. Go grab some food. Keep a little bad Chinese tucked away in the corner of his mouth, apparently, through the whole match. Pea soup, Linda Blair style. Oh, my. There's a cuts in hell. Oh, boy. The winner of the match, from the wasteland, Pete Wall. You got it, Rex. Pete Wall now entered into the Blitzkrieg Championship competition. Right now it's Jake Bagwell, the champ. He'll defend against Ace Warrior, Shmoo, Danger Dan, AC Wall, Mondo, and Pete. We got 3 more positions left. We'll decide those this Wednesday on LTD Mass Hysteria. Yeti, that was a absolutely great battle between two of the biggest in wrestling today. Yeti and Pete, props to both for putting on a show. I would expect nothing less. Now, this match, and you're seeing that right, I got some explaining to do. This is a six-pack insanity match, which means 2 teams of 3, elimination rules, falls count anywhere, extreme rules, I believe as well. So, one of these teams of 3 are going to win. On the left there, you have Super Nacho, Cowboy John, and yes, the Redneck Avenger. Now, Cowboy John tag teams with Danger Dan. Super Nacho doesn't have a tag team partner for the competition yet. He's a member of Bloodyard. Yeti and Mondo are a team. You guys following me on this one? Okay, part 2. Pillar, you'd think it'd be a Cowboy team, right? But Cowboy John's already teamed with Danger Dan. On the other side, my old Steel City Committee buddies. the Hilljack Schmuck Shmoo and former LTD champion Xander Webb. Sorry, Shmoo, you were a lethal champ. They used to be on my squad, Steel City Committee. They've kind of gone on their own ways. And yes, that third person is the newest signee to Leaning Towards Death Wrestling. He is Fire Chief Bill. Now, Shmoo and Tyson Parker are a tag team, which would leave Xander without a tag team partner. Maybe you guys are following along. We're gearing up for two things right now, guys. Next Sunday is the Supercard Edge of Extinction, and then right after that, we're getting into some tag team madness going all the way through February. Speaking of tag teams, Blaze, we're going to find out who the best damn tag team in the tag team division is tonight, and that's Boots and Blood versus Kindred's Revelator and Griff. That's right, you heard it. Confusing, because Revelator and Griff aren't the normal tag team. But under tag team championship rules in LTD, it's Freebird rules. There'll be a cliff notes of the rules and regulations of the tag team division coming out soon, folks. Coming to the ring first, from South Carolina, standing 6'3", 250 pounds, Cowboy John. That's my boy, Cowboy John. Coming to the ring first, former Gladiator champion will get his rematch at the Supercard. But there he is, folks, Cowboy John. And his teammates, yes, that's right, Super Nacho and Redneck Avenger will team up next month in Tag Team Madness competition. Super Nacho, Redneck Avenger, for lack of better terms, they are. They are coming to the ring next at a combined weight of 565 pounds. They are Super Nacho, Redneck Avenger, the Super Avengers. That's right. Super Nacho, a member of the Bloodyard crew, will be teaming up with one of the newer members of Leaning Towards Death Wrestling, the Redneck Avenger. And these two, I think, will make a pretty interesting duo for the tag team competition. Just heard that one of Obama's daughters is... Oh! He got kids. So there's one team of three. Tonight they'll be working together, a couple cowboys and a Superman. And coming to the ring next, hailing from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, former Lethal LTD champion, multiple-time Lethal LTD champion, standing 7 foot tall, weighing in at 400 pounds. He is the Mountain Man, Scott Moore, better known as the Shmoo. Big Shmoo, you gotta wonder. Now, I know these guys very well. Xander Webb, Shmoo, Tyson Parker, and myself were the Steel City Committee. I don't wrestle here. And these guys now decided not to be part of the Steel City Committee, go on their own ways. I don't know if Shmoo and Tyson Parker are going to tag team in this competition or not. They haven't told me that they want to or not. So we'll see what happens with that. But ladies and gentlemen, these two guys have known each other for a long time. You may not have known that. Both former firemen, now teaming up together. That's right, Xander Webb got a hold of an old friend, and here they come. Coming to the ring, the combined weight of 708 pounds, Xander Webb, Fire Chief Bill. two huge individuals teaming up. Now, this is a tag team I would have to say that goes straight from one of the newest ones to one of the ones that might win the competition, if you ask me. Yeah, Jake, Redneck Nachos or Nacho Rednecks just didn't sound good enough. So, you know how Rex makes names of tag teams: Mean Green Machine, Orange Crush. I have a pretty good idea he had a hand in making the first name these guys come up with. Maybe he'll come up with something else, but that's what they are for now. Well, the Super Avengers aren't really a real tag team. They're just together for this competition. We'll see how they do. And all 6 men will be going at it. And here we go, folks. 6-pack insanity, it's called. Xander going after Cowboy John. Elimination rules. That would be pinfall or submission until one team is remaining. Xander Webb stomping away on Cowboy John as Redneck Avenger. We got the battle of the white beaters over here. Rex, what did you say? The tank tops. That's the white tank tops that they're wearing. They call them white beaters. It's probably not a term you should use anymore, especially around nowadays, buddy. I stand corrected, but you're sitting next to me. I sit corrected. We got 31 people in the chat. Welcome everyone here to Leaning Towards Death Wrestling. This is LTD Offering and your boy Blaise McCoy. Fire Chief Bill, yes, welcome to the chat. Now we can officially acknowledge you as part of the LTD locker room. Thank you. Speaking of the LTD locker room, any newbies that have just been signed in the last couple weeks, if you're not part of the LTD locker room, the page on Facebook, give me a holler, find me on Skype or somewhere else, and I'll get you hooked up in there. FCB, I got you. Welcome to the roster. And teaming with Xander Webb, those two as Fireproof are going to be dangerous, dangerous territory in this tag team competition. Let's see how they can do tonight. Maybe they can start off with a victory, teaming with the big monster Shmoo. But right now, Xander and Shmoo aren't really, they're kind of at odds. And look at them bumping into each other, as you see. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, you are tuned into Blaised Radio. That's BLAISED, mixing old school and new school music, sports, and games. And right now, this is Leaning Towards Death Wrestling. LTD Offering, hosted by your boy Blaise McCoy. I'm Radio Rex Repulsky, bringing you the action. The disgusting individual. Matt Patton, welcome to the stream. Sorry if I missed you earlier, but a lot of action going on in the ring right now, and Xander Webb stomping away on Super Nacho, and Redneck Avenger looking to go in, and a spear on Fire Chief Bill, and he is fired up. Cowboy John on the top rope, and Shmoo looks to be hurting on the outside. Shout out to Evie and Bad Jan and Jake Bagwell, all you guys in the chat. Thank you for hanging out on LTD Offering. Jackhammer by Redneck Avenger. Xander Webb with a pump handle. And a big slam on Nacho. Bowtie has his work cut out for him in this one. Let's see if he can handle it. Mad Mike, I thought the same thing. 1, 2, almost a first elimination as Xander almost took out Super Nacho. Judgment, welcome. I don't know if you missed your interference earlier. Oh, no, that's right, you came in right afterwards. KFC, if you got any leftover, I like Georgia Gold. Shmoo sending Cowboy John over. And we got furious activity everywhere in this match right now, ladies and gentlemen. Demented, Mad Mike. That is not temporary insanity, I was going to say. Virtual insanity. Another tag team entering the competition with their sights set very high. One of our unorthodox tag teams. Very unpredictable, those crazies. From the Madness Asylum. They're a pretty insane duo, if I might say. You know, I always said if you're going to bring food, bring enough for everybody. So if you got some KFC, I hope you got a big bucket. Fuck it. Another jackhammer by Redneck. Big cowboy kick on Shmoo by Cowboy John. And look at Xander Webb going for the trifecta of suplexes on Super Nacho. Unbelievable action right now here, ladies and gentlemen. You gotta love this. The Joker also eating KFC. isn't it wonderful? This, ladies and gentlemen, this six-pack insanity match brought to you by Kentucky Fried Chitlins. Slam by Fire Chief Bill. See, you almost had me say Fire Marshal Bill. Thanks. But Fire Chief, Big Bill, with a DDT. Impressive in his debut so far. Going for a cover. 1, 2, and a save by Cowboy John on Super Nacho, about to be eliminated. Xander going after Cowboy John a lot in this match. Oh, tequila. You don't want to give Rex tequila. He gets really angry. And there's Shmoo with a big choke slam on Super Nacho. Could be the end of Nacho. Fire Chief Bill now goes after him. This three-man team of Fire Chief and Xander and Shmoo. Holy hell, that's over 1,100 pounds of danger. Bacon. It's an old 70s song, wasn't it? I feel like bacon, love. Oh, wasn't that? Shut up, Rex. I love bacon, too. I feel like bacon, love. Shut up, Rex. Shmoo stomping away on Redneck Avenger in the corner. Now look, all three men just hammering away on the Redneck. Ooh, Fire FCB, that's a very tempting statement to throw out there in this chat. You might not want to be that broad in this chat room. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen, the Summit Slam. Shmoo to the top of the mountain and down. The Redneck Avenger should be out. That's it for Redneck. Unless Cowboy with the save. Teamwork, very important. Covering your boy's back in this match. Speaking about on your back, jeez, Cowboy John had Fire Chief Bill on his back. Once again, almost said Fire Marshal Bill. Let's call him Bill. Xander Webb working on Super Nacho once again. This three-man team of Xander, Bill, and Shmoo seem to be just unbelievable right now. Not a chance the other team has had so far, but it's elimination. It looks like Cowboy's about to be eliminated. 1, 2, and a kick out by Cowboy John. The Super Avengers and Cowboy John hanging in there. No eliminations yet, so it's still anybody's game besides the fact that the Super Avengers and Cowboy John seem to be getting their asses handed to them. Ed, that's a good point, but somewhere else don't matter and leaning towards death. Whole different world, and we got blood in this world. That's Cowboy John opened up by Fire Chief Bill. Then he's not stopping there. Big suplex on Cowboy. But I would love to see them face off here in LTD. I'll tell you that much. The Suffering and Boots and Blood. There'll be a lot of great combinations in tag team competition coming up soon. We got an elimination because Shmoo just choked the hell out of Redneck Avenger. And your first elimination is the Redneck Avenger by Shmoo. So now's where it gets interesting. If that team could have got a pinfall first, they could have had a chance. But now, with the numbers game against them, it's only a matter of time. One of these days, someone might come back from one of these matches, but I really don't see it happening anytime soon. These types of matches normally relegated for mass hysteria, but I needed to get all 6 of these guys involved in a match, and this is the one that only I could think of, because I felt like having a little bit of chaos. And now Super Nacho's opened up as well. Redneck Avenger dejected as he walks out. And now just working on Super Nacho. 7 minutes and 42 seconds for the first elimination. Bagwell, watch your mouth, because next Sunday he's one of the men in that Blitzkrieg competition. So you're defending that title. And a big slam by Super Nacho. Nacho and Cowboy in big trouble. Can Cowboy get a pin? 1. Oh, kick out by Nacho. That would have been something that could turn this match around. If Nacho or Cowboy can get one pinfall right now, it could turn around, but both men are completely covered in blood. So that's going to be tough. We're going to see what Cowboy John and Super Nacho have deep down inside their guts right now. Because both of them are taking one hell of a beating. And say hello to the top rope there, buddy. Super Nacho getting choked and Cowboy John down for the 1, 2, and 3. Xander Webb eliminating Cowboy John. And here comes the nail in the coffin, so to speak. It's Shmoo. It's Xander Webb. It's Fire Chief Bill against Super Nacho. And yeah, it's falls count anywhere, so they could finish this match up the ramp if they want, or back in the locker room, out on the street. 9 minutes and 39 seconds. I tell you what, man, this is one hell of a beating. You got it, Wrestling Mama. Wednesdays at 6, Fridays at 9. One hell of a beating, these guys. Right now is when maybe YETI and MONDO should run down and try to help him. Here comes Cowboy John, casually walking by the action with his blood-soaked grill. He may need a couple teeth replaced. There's a suplex on the concrete. Just pin him for goodness sakes and get it over with. Nope, Xander Webb wants to hurt him a little more. Now look, here comes Shmoo kicking him in the face. Man, this looks like something you'd see on the internet. World Star. A 3-on-1 beatdown. Well, these nachos are like the nachos when you forget you have them and the action gets real good and you look down later on and there's ashes in the corner of the nachos and the other half are soggy. Maybe some beer spilled in the corner. And the nacho cheese sauce has all kind of spit and stuff in it. Who knows? So these aren't the kind of nachos you want right now. These aren't super nachos. These are bad nachos right now, and he's, God bless him, he's taking all the punishment, and they just don't want to pin him. This is unreal. And Bowtie really can't do, I mean, not to defend him, but he can't really do anything because it's all within the rules of the match. Finally, Shmoo with that cover in the 1, the 2, you can count the, he kicked out, are you kidding me? What a show of resiliency by Super Nacho. The fans love it. The fans love it. Oh, geez, it's got to be it now. Another cover. 1. Oh, no, a glitch. Right now? How ironic that this would happen in 2 matches in the same night. But, unless something happens here in the next 20 seconds, it's going to be the same result as before. Shmoo really likes tugging on Super Nacho's leg. They say you shouldn't tug on Superman's cape, but Shmoo sees nothing wrong with tugging on Superman's leg. You know what, Rex? That's actually kind of funny. And I've heard of pulling my leg, but you got to be kidding me. This is when you need like how a pinball machine, you can kind of bump it and get it to going again. And you should be able to shake the controller or something and get it going again. Well, you're looking at Fire Chief Bill, and that's inevitable. The winners of the match, Shmoo, Xander Webb, and Fire Chief Bill. That's right. What a great match it was. Obviously, Super Nacho was about to come back and out of all 3 of them, probably put all 3 in a hospital, in an ambulance. He is super, but I don't think he's that super. At 13 minutes and 32 seconds, the referee calls for the bell because Super Nacho was unresponsive on the ramp. Yep, we got medics coming out right now tending to Super Nacho. He's not moving. Finally, security has come out to push the other guys away from him. He was bleeding really bad. So Bowtie had to call for the bell, award the match to those guys. What a crazy ending to a match. But that's the way the ball bounces here and leading towards Death Wrestling. I never thought I'd see someone get beat up that bad, but when he's not moving, there's really not much more to do. But that's why a six-pack insanity match. There's no countouts, there's no DQ, and falls do count anywhere. But Bowtie, you know, he's one of the best referees in the business, and when he makes a decision, I gotta stand by it. He called in the doctors. You guys couldn't see it, but I saw his arms crossed. Get the hell out here and save Super Nacho before he's out of business as well. Yeah, I think Bo may have had a stroke himself. Now this match, ladies and gentlemen, LTD Tag Team Championship match. We've gone to a couple extra precautions in this one. So besides putting him in a cage, this tag team title match, to avoid extra controversy, which still always seems to find its way into the wrestling world, this match is no disqualification, no count out. As is all championship matches, and I will try my best going forward. I've set special custom matches for title matches to be no disqualification, no count out, and no time limit. That's how we're going to do things around here. We're going to try to have our championship matches with a definitive winner. And we got to have one here because this is the big news here. This is huge. This is Kindred fighting the Wasteland. Coming to the ring first at a combined weight of 531 pounds. They are the Immortal Griffith Davian and John the Revelator. They represent Kindred. Yes, Rex finally. Griff decides to grace us with his presence on the ramp coming down to the ring for a tag team match. He's used the stands, the fans to come out in recent events. But today he's walking down with this week's combination of the tag team for Kindred in the tag team division. And that's two of the baddest sons of bitches on the planet. The Immortal One and the Revelator. It's time to remove your mask, ladies and gentlemen. Get real, because Kindred is about to bring it 110%. And they got their work cut out for them against the tag team champions. Both these teams have been training hard, working on new moves and new ideas and new game plans to come into this match. These four men know each other well. But this is for all the marbles in the tag team division. Just a little taste of what you're going to get through the month of February, as our tag team division is definitely the best in the business. And coming to the ring next, hailing from Austin, Texas, standing at 6'3", 275 pounds, he is the natural Jake Bagwell. Coming from Norfolk, Virginia, standing 6'6", 265 pounds, he is Mordred Nightwalker. They are the LTD Tag Team Champions. Representing Eternity, Boots and Blood. The tag team champs, ever since their first match as a tag team, have been unbeatable, indestructible here in LTD, basically. Their biggest test to date, definitely tonight, against two of the big hitters in Kindred. Thank you, Matt Patton. Our championships pretty basic to start out as leaning towards Death Wrestling, becoming a new company within the last couple months. We didn't have very much of a budget, so we're getting up there now. We just started to go on the road. We were in Pittsburgh the whole first month and a half, our hometown. But there they are, the leaning towards Death Wrestling tag team titles. They are on the line tonight. All 4 men in the ring. And there's, what's her name, rolling her eyes at everybody. The immortal one, Griffith Davian, John the Revelator, the challengers from Kindred, looking intense. John the Revelator getting some cheers from the crowd here. And rolling her eyes at everybody again before looking over at the champs. That's your Blitzkrieg champion as well, Jake Bagwell. And the East Coast Bastard, Mordred Nightwalker. Quinton, welcome to the stream. These are the Leaning Towards Death Wrestling Tag Team Champions, Boots and Blood. And they are going up against 2 members of Kindred. The tag team titles are on the line. And there they are, and there is Bow Tie, Mr. Tie. Bow Tie soon to have a child. And he told me no matter how long it takes, every time he has a child or someone else has a child, a boy, he will continue to name his sons Bow Tie. So maybe somewhere in the post-apocalyptic wrestling world, there'll be a Bow Tie the 3rd or the 4th that'll be a referee. Who knows? Big right hands by Mordred Nightwalker on Griffith to start out the match. Here's 2 guys that really know each other well. They fought already in the ring here not too long ago, one-on-one. Now gold on the line. You'll see all 4 of these guys step up to the next level. Mordred Nightwalker celebrating. And a big kick to the ding-ding. Griff Davian's going to be singing soprano. No Paragon? It's not. Mordred continuously working on Griff to start the match. You see Boots and Blood's game plan. Go after Griff's legs, keep him on the mat, and keep him in the center of the ring and on the other side of the ring, away from Jake Bagwell. I don't know, FCB. I'd look on the screen, and if the match is still going on, I'd say, yep, it's going on. And it is. Say hello to the top rope, Griffith Davian. Mr. Griffith. Big right hand by Griff, fighting back now, trying to get to the corner to make a tag. Mordred keeps him into the corner, tags in Jake Bagwell, and back to the game plan, keeping Davian on the mat and working on his legs. Boots and Blood, scientific in their approach, and the chemistry is inevitable. Look at that moonwalk. Griff crawling over to the ropes, trying to make a tag, but a stomp to the back of the leg by Bagwell. Now dragging the limp Davian, stomping on his arm. Big elbow by the natural one off the second rope, right across the neck of Griffith Davian. He's got to make a tag soon. He's in trouble. Early in the match, Boots and Blood controlling the tempo, controlling the pace, and dishing out one hell of a punishment here to the Immortal One. He's going to have to be immortal to be able to get through this punishment. Wow, what energy by Jake Bagwell right now. Move after move after move, non-stop chain wrestling at its finest. He's not going to stop. And now, going from chain wrestling to some dirty tactics. Draping across the top rope again. Finally reaching for a tag and got a hold of Revelator, and he's pissed off. Sends Bagwell to the mat. Big flying lariat. A forearm, and then now a lariat. Revelator on fire right now, and Mordred's pissed, seeing the tide has turned. That tag was huge. Griff regaining himself on the outside. as Bagwell's trying to fight off the assault of John the Revelator. Big Olympic slam by Revelator. Now Bagwell looking a little beat down. Revelator going to work on the left knee of Bagwell. Bow tie doing a fine job in there, Bo. Earning your paycheck tonight. Revelator going to the outside. He didn't tag anybody in. What's he doing? He's got, uh-oh. He going for some, oh, he's got a chair. This is no DQ, ladies and gentlemen. I knew that would open up a lot of can of worms, but I don't want a disqualification. So if they want to smack each other with a chair, we're going to find out who the baddest tag team on the planet is right now. This is leaning towards death wrestling. This is Blaised Radio. And this is uncut and real as it gets. Fighting for the gold to be the best tag team. Who wants to go into the tournament, into the competition holding the gold? Doesn't mean they won't defend it outside of the competition. But who wants to start this competition with the bragging rights of being the best tag team in the business? Thank you, Blue Max Zone, for the subscription. That's right, guys. If you're digging what you see, hit that thumbs up for me. If you want to see more, hit that subscribe, hit the bell for notifications for when Leaning Towards Death Wrestling goes live. And that damn chair's still in there, Bo. You might want to kick the chair out of there. Hey, but like I said, the chair gets involved, Rex. So be it. Revelator and Mordred now exchanging blows. Griff finally regaining his strength here. He's getting plenty of time to get back to 100% to try to get back in this match and make a difference. But he's struggling over there. And he took the brunt of the first part of this match. That's not hampering John the Revelator right now, who's on a mission. Big DDT planting Mordred's dome piece square in the middle of the mat. Cover, but look at Bagwell. Very smartly distracting bow tie. 1, 2, only a 2 count. Might have got a 3 without the distraction, but hey, the mind games are all part of tag team competition as well. It's the chemistry you got with your partner. It's how well you work together. That's why highlighting the tag team division got me pumped for the month of February, man. You know, you got March Madness in March. We're bringing you Tag Team Madness next month. Into the ring, takedown. Ooh, and Revelator sets him up and Griff knocks him home. But as Griff celebrates, gives Mordred enough time to tag in Bagwell, who surprises Griff and knocks him to the mat. Bagwell reversed by Griff. Griff is now very fired up to try to turn this thing around after taking quite a beating at the beginning of the match. Fireproof wants those belts too, and they are a force to be reckoned with. I am pumped about this tag team competition. Revelator coming back over to Bagwell. And Bagwell, surprisingly, with a back elbow. And now grabbing the sack of the Revelator. Wrenching his nuts. Oh, man. Grabbing some mixed nuts and celebrating and a little bit of strutting his stuff afterwards. Big drop kick on Revelator. Bagwell, another one. Pinpoint precision with the drop kicks. Ducks under. Crossbody caught by Revelator, though. Vicious back and forth action right now here in our co-main event, I should say. Our main event of the evening. You're not going to want to miss it. I haven't really announced it, but Benoit will be defending his Gladiator Championship against one of the Eternity members that won the Combat Kingdom. That's right, Frozen Rage will get a chance to get gold next. Jake Bagwell sending Revelator into the turnbuckle, in through onto the post. And that one's going to hurt. He looks like he may have taken the brunt of that really a little bit too much. He's hurting. Bagwell lifts him back up, stares him down, kick to the stomach, setting him up. Bagwell with a pile driver right in the center of the ring. Two big main events, if you ask me, pillar to post. This tag team match is so far so good, and it's just begun, basically. And then the Gladiator Championship next. We're just gearing up for Edge of Extinction next Sunday. Quick tags. Here comes Davian to try to distract the ref. That's smart tactics as well, because knowing his partner's about to get double teamed, he's got to keep that ref away from there so they can't get a pinfall. Here's a cover anyway. You got to get in there. 1, 2. It might be over. And it is. Griff could not distract the ref long enough. As Revelator is on the bad end of the stick. Griff trying to get in, but what a finishing maneuver. And they put him away at 8 minutes and 51 seconds to remain your tag team champs. Impressive win. There it is. Putting him down to the mat. Griff with the distraction, but then could not get into the ring to try to break it up in time. The winners of the match, and still leading towards Death Wrestling, Tag Team Champions. Jake Bagwell, Morgan Nightwalker, Boots and Blood. And there's those damn 3 fingers. 3 fingers up, 3 fingers out, 3 fingers to the side, 3 fingers. Hey, they are your LTD champions. They will go into the competition with the belts. But who knows? Maybe the belts will be on the line more than once throughout the month. I said we are going to highlight the tag teams, and it's only begun. It's only the tip of the iceberg, so to speak. No pun intended with Frozen Rage coming out here. There's a couple more teams that need to be announced and made, and those final tag teams will be announced on Wednesday during LTD Mass Hysteria at 6 p.m. right here on Blaised Radio. But looking at our Supercard, just to give you a little bit of a preview, the 20-man Battle Royal, we have the Lethal Championship match will be Champion Scuzz, or stay tuned Wednesday, he's defending that title against a mystery opponent. And the winner of that match will face Mark Caliber in his rematch for the Lethal title. The winner of this match will face Cowboy John for the Gladiator Championship. Jake Bagwell will defend his Blitzkrieg Championship against 9 other men. And then either Lord Amadeus or Xander Webb, those 2 will face off against each other Wednesday. And the winner of that match goes on to face Mordred Nightwalker in the main event of our Supercard next Sunday. Edge of Extinction, ladies and gentlemen. That'll be at 3 p.m. Sunday, January 28th. Before you rumble, come to the Edge of Extinction and hang out and leaning towards Death Wrestling. And right now, we're ready for our main event of the evening, our second championship title match. Akash Daman, what is up? Welcome to the stream. It's your boy Blaise McCoy, and this is Leaning Towards Death Wrestling. Live here on Blaised Radio. You're just in time for the main event of the evening. We have had one hell of a show tonight. From the first bell till now, non-stop action. A lot of shit went down, so go back and check it out. Coming to the ring first, representing eternity from the coldest, darkest depths of his black soul, standing 6'5", 265 pounds, the ambassador of evil, Frozen Rage. Frozen Rage getting his opportunity of a lifetime here, folks. That's right, he was a member of the Eternity group last month in the December Combat Kingdom competition, before he was technically even a member of Eternity. But his wins and his performance throughout the month as a team with Mordrin and Jake, they accepted him as part of the team, and along with Mark and Alex Caliber, the team of Excalibur, another tag team that'll be a great force to be reckoned with. Corbin Mills, shout out. This is Leaning Towards Death Wrestling. The only club we have is, well, can't really talk about it. Club soda, mixed in with a whole bunch of liquor. Thank you, Matt Patton. That's why throughout the entire night I like to try to explain what's going on. We always got new people coming in. Welcome. I welcome everyone, any age, any part of the world. So glad to have you here in Leaning Towards Death Wrestling. Everyone's welcome in our chat room. We keep it cool, keep it PC, keep all you guys having fun. Love some trash talk. Coming to the ring next, hailing from Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada, standing 6'4", 250 pounds, he is your LTD Gladiator champion, Ben Wall. Thank you very much, Warboy26. Welcome back, my man. I remember you. Thank you for the subscription, Corbin Mills. That's right, every Wednesday. When's our shows, Rex? Wednesday at 6, Friday at 9. When is it? Wednesday at 6, Friday at 9. Leaning Towards Death Wrestling has been around since the turn of the century in the EFED world, on Facebook, in the Wrestler Unstoppable game as well. Now bringing these characters to life. Most of the people that you see in the ring are in the chat room as well, supporting their characters. These are all original characters, original arenas, original shows. Tyler Black. Yes, this should be a fantastic match. This is Ben Wall, definitely known as the gold standard of wrestling. And he has proven it here in LTD. He won the Gladiator tournament, and he beat Cowboy John in the main event to get that. And that's why Cowboy has his rematch set up. There it is, the beautiful championship known as our Gladiator Championship, formerly the Progressive Championship. You want to think Intercontinental U.S. title type. I don't want to say mid-card because these guys are fighting in completely different style matches. Our Lethal Championship is pretty much hardcore matches. Our Blitzkrieg Championship is all Rumble matches. And, of course, the LTD Champion, Lord Amadeus. That's the challenger, Frozen Rage, and there is the champion from the Wasteland. He is Ben Wall, the defending champion, looking to hold on to that gold and go into Edge of Extinction Supercard to face Cowboy John, the man who he beat to win that championship in the first place. Frozen Rage glaring across the ring at his opponent, doesn't even want to see the belt. He wants at Ben Wall right away. Look at that glare. Ben Wall also focused in on his opponent. Bowtie, your referee for the evening, who's done a great service to us this evening, holding shit down, calls for the bell, and right away, the underdog, that blue-haired underdog, that pale-skinned warrior, attacking the champion right off the gun. Oh, Ben Wall, right back at him. Everybody in the chat, thank you so much for joining us for Leaning Towards Death Wrestling here on Blaised Radio. I'm your boy Blaise McCoy, along with Radio Rex Repulsky, bringing you the action right here on YouTube. It's Friday night, and that means LTD Offering. That's your boy Blaise McCoy offering you guys the best matches and action that we possibly can. And we're capping off a crazy day with this championship match. Boots and Blood retained their tag titles. We saw a couple members earn themselves spots into the Blitzkrieg championship match for the Supercard. And I've said it 100 times, and I'll say it again next Sunday at 3 p.m. Eastern, folks, right here on Blaised Radio. Before you rumble, come to the edge of extinction and hang out with us for a couple hours. Shut up, Rex. Don't even say it. I was just going to call the match. What do you mean? Benoit with a spine buster on Frozen Rage. And now step over. And got him down and wrenching away. Look at that. Kind of a different version of a figure four there. And a big elbow. Benoit trying to stay on top of Frozen Rage now and defend his championship. Sets him up with a snap suplex. Rolling over for another one. And a second snappy suplex. Spins around, sets him up for the Fisherman to end the trifecta. And Benoit staying on top of the competition. Now going up to the second rope. And a splash by Benoit. That's right. And goes for the cover. Bo in position with the 1, the 2, kick out by Rage, that's right. In December, we had our competition where we had 6 different factions of 5-member teams face off in matches throughout the whole month. And Eternity won the Combat Kingdom competition. Frozen Rage, being one of those members, was awarded this championship match as part of their prize. I don't know what that is, because this is leaning towards Death Wrestling, Brian, so no idea what that title is. So Chris Jericho was a good wrestler back in the day, I know that much. And look at a kick, and he's setting him up for a power bomb on the outside. Oh, onto the apron, that's gotta hurt. Right in the lower back, he's gonna need a bacchiotomy, folks. And Jacob Paxton is nowhere to be seen. The doctor is not in. He hasn't been seen since the Steel City Committee kind of turned on me and ended up in the ring with you, Rex. I have no idea what you're talking about. Now Benoit is hammering down on Frozen Rage, who returns the favor. There's only one championship that matters at this point in time, and that's the LTD Gladiator Championship. And these two men are putting their lives on the line for that belt. Frozen Rage enjoying the fact he has a little bit of advantage right now. He doesn't want to sleep too much on Benoit. Has him up on his shoulders, draping him over the top rope. And now staying on top of the kick, and now grabbing Benoit and lifting him up. Slams him down to the mat. Frozen Rage looking to gain some gold, to add more gold to Eternity. It's a little bit of a claw, and now stomping a lower abdomen close to the third leg area. He almost kicked him right in the hang-dang. Frozen Rage now working on the neck of Benoit, slams the champ down to the mat, and then goes for a lackadaisical cover with a 1. He ain't gonna get much with that type of cover. Easy for you to say. No, it wasn't. Wrenching away at the eyes, just pulling on his face. Holy crap, bow ties all over it, making sure it's not an illegal move. Did not gouge the eyes. Back and forth, both men putting it all on the line, trying to win this championship. Release. Double chicken wing suplex there. Benoit with a stiff DDT, planting Frozen Rage's blue hair right in the mat. Here's the cover. 1, 2, can the champion defend? No, Frozen Rage kicks out the last second. Bow tie right on top of it. We got some people cheering for Frozen now, and we got people cheering for Benoit. It's split in the chat. Who's going to bring home the gold in our main event? You're tuned in to Blaised Radio. This is LTD Offering, and he's got him propped up. This is it. This could be the wallbuster. He has him up, and it's over, guys. Say hello to the top turnbuckle, the wallbuster, and it should be over. 1, 2, and a kick out by Frozen Rage. The last second. Ben Wall cannot believe it. He does not believe it. Ben Wall. Kicked by Frozen Rage. Frozen looking to mount a comeback here late. Trying to bring the gold home off the ropes. And a little backsplash. Fans getting behind Frozen Rage for some reason now. Slamming Ben Wall down. Methodically stalking Ben, grabbing his neck and bringing him halfway up just to set him up to do nothing. And get tossed over the rope for his pissing around too much. Ben Wall's going to bring him in the hard way, and that's up and over. Ben Wall, the diving splash there. Landing the right hand down. Frozen Rage picks him back up, shoulder block. And he's fired up, Frozen Rage, looking to try to put it away. And there it is. He got him. 1. Could we have a new champion? 2, 3. He's done it. Unbelievable. Frozen Rage hit his move and got the pinfall. Frozen Rage hits the Rage KO, should I call it? Who knows? Frozen Rage finally putting his money where his mouth has tried to be over and over and over. One who does not hesitate to open his mouth on a number of occasions for whatever reason possible. Now has a little bit of gold to back it up. The winner of the match at 7 minutes and 35 seconds. And new, leading towards death, Gladiator champion, representing eternity, Frozen Rage. Unbelievable. Now I gotta say it. Eternity, your tag team champions, Mordrin and Jake. Your Blitzkrieg champion, Jake Bagwell. And now, your Gladiator champion, Frozen Rage. Mordrin Nightwalker is going to have the opportunity next Sunday to bring home the LTD Championship. Could Eternity possibly have all the gold in the company? It's impossible. Caliber has a chance to win his lethal title back as well. It's definitely possible. But ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you all for tuning in to Leaning Towards Death Wrestling tonight. What a wonderful show we had. Ladies and gentlemen, like I said, if you're new to the company and you were signed and you're not in the LTD locker room, the LTD Facebook page, give me a holler, let me get you on there. But the internet wrestling era is taking off like never before. The internet wrestling community that we have here is fantastic, people, and I just want to reach out and let each and every one of you know you are greatly appreciated. We really love the fact that you guys come in here and have a good time, get away from the real world a little bit. And thanks for tuning in to Blaised Radio and LTD Wrestling. Keep in mind, everyone, you are you exactly the way you are for a reason. Respect it and protect it. And remember, we are all leaning towards death. Some of us are just a little bit closer. But life is about what we do with the moments we have left. Make the most of it, people. Make your mark. Leave your own legacy. We all have our own demons. We all have our own crosses to bear. You never know what someone has gone through or what they're going through right now. Just consider it, people. Be considerate. And we will continue to offer this limited yet temporary disconnect from the world known as Leaning Towards Death Wrestling. Positive vibes to you all. Stay tuned. This Wednesday, it will be Mass Hysteria. Adam Guerin versus Alex Caliber. Mark Caliber versus Mark Bilsma. Demented versus Pain. Agony versus Ripper. Then we'll have an epidemic match. An 8-man tag match. This is going to be something else. Paragon, Killer Neptune, Frozen Rage, and Judgment. That's right. Judgment and Paragon teaming up with Neptune and Rage. And they'll go against Ace Warrior, Bone Dog, Silver Bullet, and Cam Crash. That's a word. That's a crazy combination. The Lethal Championship match will be Scuzz. He will go up against, yes, ladies and gentlemen, the return of Leo Lightning. Leo Lightning has been taken to the Madness Asylum and given shock treatment. Leo Lightning will return this Wednesday to face Scuzz as his Eternity prize for the Lethal Championship. Then the main event this Wednesday, the LTD Championship will be on the line. Lord Amadeus will face Xander Webb in the rematch. The winner will go on to face Mordred Nightwalker at the Supercard. Ladies and gentlemen, you guys are fabulous. You're the best. You make this totally worth it. You make the internet wrestling era and what I do totally worth it for coming in and have a good time. This community is something that makes my heart grow, and I can't tell you enough how happy I am, how blessed I am to be a part of it. You guys stay tuned to Blaised Radio. Tell your mother, tell your father, send a telegram. Spread the word for me, y'all. Go to the TeePublic store. Check out the designs. Stay tuned. Wednesdays at 6, Fridays at 9. Your boy, Blaise McCoy. Radio Rex Repulsky on Blaised Radio and LTD Wrestling. Peace.